rock, I know what I'm going to do with you. Come on. Come on now. Sister said, you running? You running. Come on. Are y'all with me?
Come on, brother.
I said I'm going to run with the runners. How many runners we got in here? Come on. Amen. I said occasionally I'm going to walk with the walkers. So, some folk knew, so you get started slow. But, hey, I walk with you to get you to run eventually. But I'm not going to sit with the sitters. Come on now. I'm sure not going to talk with the talkers. I tell people all the time, your walk talks and your talk talks, but your walk talks louder than your talk talks. And your walk talks so loud I can't hear a word you say. Somebody said, I'd rather see a sermon than hear one any day. I'd rather one should walk with me than merely point the way. The eye is a better pupil, more willing than the ear. Find counsel is confusing, but example is always clear. And the best of all the preachers are the ones who live their creeds. For the seed of good in action is what everybody needs. For I may misunderstand you and the good advice you give. But there's no misunderstanding how you act and how you live.
All right.
Amen.
Amen.
So the best year ever. Number one, you got to write this down. I'm going to give you 5 simple things. Number one, start with the end in mind. Talk to me, church. Start with the what? With the end in mind. I'm saying that's what the Word of God says. Start with the end in mind. By the way, listen carefully. Let me ask you a question. Let's turn around a little bit. How many times is a building built? I'll give you the answer. 3 times. 3 times. Somebody say 3 times.
3 times.
See, first it's constructed in the mind. Secondly, it's constructed on paper. We call it blueprints. And thirdly, it's constructed or manifested for the eyes of the other people who didn't see it in their mind for them to finally see it. I'm going to say that again. A building's built 3 times. First in the mind. Then it's constructed on paper. We call it a blueprint. And then it's constructed or manifested so that everybody else's eyes can see it other than the person already saw it in their mind's eye. See, when Disney World was finished, by the way, they said, isn't it a shame that Walt didn't live long enough to see it? His brother-in-law happened to be there and said, no, y'all got it all wrong. See, Walt saw this a long time before everybody else even saw it. When it was just a field, my friend. Listen, and when they said it was impossible, but he saw it in his mind. Watch this now. And eventually, they put it on blueprint. By the way, you can't even get a building built unless it has to be finished on blueprint, everything laid out to a T. And how is that we think we can have a good year if we're not going to lay out in our minds and lay out what we want to accomplish and then learn to say it? Come on now. How are we going to have good relationships if we don't say, okay, we want to be at this point in our relationship? I'm saying this, my friend. And how are we going to get good in our finances if we don't learn to start figuring out where we want to end up and start declaring it now from the beginning? Now, you don't have to say amen because I amen all by myself. But I'm saying this, my friend. I'm telling you, 2011, I'm going to live like I'm in heaven. Not going to have any financial worries in heaven. Mine will not have any now.
Amen.
Amen. Somebody needs to be able to help support some missionaries. Come on now. Amen. Somebody needs to be able to help start some ministries. Come on now. Amen. Somebody ought to be able to, instead of just praying for people, after you pray for them, put something in their hand.
Amen. Amen. That's the truth.
So I don't care what last year was like or the year before. I'm just telling you, get ready, my friend. 2011 is going to be happening. Amen. Amen. So start with the end in mind. Number 2, let's go on. Now, no. Let me slow down a little bit here. See, if you don't, let me put it this way. If you don't understand the end of a thing, you won't start off right.
That's right. You're right. That's good.
Let me show you what I'm talking about. Let me see this. If I said to you, you have 2 choices. How many?
2.
You can get a penny a day, doubled for 41 days, or you can get 10,000. I said 10. $10,000 every day for 41 days. 10,000. Y'all understand? I mean, see, a penny a day, like a penny today, double tomorrow's 2, the next day is 4, right? But $10,000 a day for 41 days. See, if you don't understand the end of the thing, then you kind of get it mixed up. But here's a guy that says, okay, I'll tell you what, and I'll talk to your pastor, and he decided to take the penny a day, double. He's understanding the power of geometric growth and compounding interest. Right. Mm-hmm. But the person that understands the end of the thing, they say, well, man, give me the $10,000. I got to have some money now. I need something. And 10,000 every day? Yeah, watch watch this. By the time there's 10 days, you can count, right? 10,000 times 10, $100,000, right? So this person says, man, got me 100 grand. He looks over, hey, pastor, how that little penny thing you got going? What's going on? And the pastor says, well, I'm at $5.12 right now. Guys, wait. Don't you think you need to change your mind? Pastor said, no, because I understand the end of the thing. No, you ain't hearing me. I got $100,000 and you only got a little $5.12. You need to change your mind. See, if you don't understand the end of the thing, other people that don't understand the end is going to persuade you to get off track.
Right. Amen.
Amen. Pastor said, no, thank you. I got what I got it pretty good. He said, okay, let's, because time, and if you figure out, is that figured out yet? No, okay, won't work? Okay, that's okay. All right. Get down to 20 days. Somebody say 20 days. Amen. Now help me out, young people. $10,000 a day for 20 days is how much? I say young people, y'all old people talking. Y'all young folks. $200,000. Okay, $200,000. So here it is. 20 days. The guy goes, wow, 200,000 big ones. Hey, pastor, how's that money you got going? And how's things going with that penny thing you got? Oh, pastor says, well, I'm up to $5,242.88. Guys, wait a minute. Did you hear what I said? I said, I have 200,000. That's like 195,000 more than. Pastor, don't you think? No, I understand the end of a thing. Yep. So you just keep on going and watch this. All of a sudden you get down to the 23rd day. Somebody say 23rd day. 23rd day. So the $10,000 a day guy has how much, everybody? Come on now, talk up. I'm not tricking y'all. 10,000 a day for 23 days. You just add this. You know what? We're so used to preachers tricking us and teachers asking. There's no trick. There's the real deal. $10,000 a day for 23 days. You just add the extra zeros. That's $230,000. Hey, preacher, how you doing with that geometric growth, penny double, whatever thing you call? Oh, I got a whole $41,943.04. Wait a minute. That's like 80,000. No, it's more than like 180,000. Are you sure, Pastor? No. Hang on, I understand. So watch this. Let's go to the 25th day. He's got $250,000, right? The guy with $10,000 a day. Now the pastor has $167,772.16, and still that's about $75,000, $80,000 short. Pastor, are you sure you don't want to change? I'm sure, because I understand the end of a thing. Come on now. And like Jesus, my face is set like a flint. Come on, I know I'm focused, but the guy says you don't understand. And the pastor says you'll figure it out sooner or later. And the next day, say the 26th day, $10,000 a day is how much? $260,000. You guys are getting smarter all the time. And now the pastor, his penny a day doubled. Now for 26 days is $335,544.32. The pastor said, look, we ain't done though. We said 41 days, right? So that's going down to the end of 41 days. And you know your brother, man, he got his $10,000. That's a good chunk of change. Come on now. I mean, this ain't shabby. But don't believe me. Go get you a calculator. Just double a penny a day every day. And at 41 days, the pastor has 10 billion with a B, $10,995,116,277.77. I'm saying, listen, here's what you got to understand. When you understand the end of a thing, all of a sudden you start off different. And I'm going to tell you something, my friend. One of the things God's people don't understand, we don't understand the power of geometric growth. We don't understand the power. Listen, by the way, Einstein said the most powerful force in the world was compounding interest. Of course, we know somebody's more powerful than compounding interest. It's the one who's everything. Come on now. Amen. He's the one that compounds the interest. Come on. But anyway, hey, watch this. But Einstein, in his limited knowledge, right? Well, watch this though. But he said, again, just think about this compounding interest. Listen, John Paul Getty was a billionaire. He said this: I'd rather get 1% of the efforts of 100 people than 100% of my own efforts. Why? What he was saying was this: if all my income's based on what I do and something happens to me, I don't have any income. But if I'm working with a group of people, we got geometric growth. Come on now. All of a sudden now, something happens to me, I still have 99% of my income coming in.
Yes, yes. Amen.
Archimedes said if I had a lever long enough and a prop strong enough, I could single-handedly move the world. Most of you will never be a CEO, Chief Executive Officer. Many of you will never be a COO, Chief Operating Officer. And many of you will never get the opportunity to be a CFO, Chief Financial Officer. But everybody in this room could be a CLO, and that's a Chief Leveraging Officer. A CLO, a Compounding Leveraging Officer. See, this year, if you're going to have a financial breakthrough, if you understand the power of compounding interest, and we're going to work with you guys with a program, I'm telling you, I believe we have something that's going to change people's lives, and it's all based on, get this now, $1 profit, $1. $1. But after what I just told you about a penny a day double for 41 days, y'all ain't going to be saying no just $1 no more. Are you with me? I'll get to it a little later. Just get ready. I'll bring up this thing and we'll try to show you something. Watch this. Number one, start with the end in what? Two people got it. Start with the end in mind. The answer is mind. Okay, start with the end. Okay, anyway. Number two, speak the end in the beginning. This is good. Speak the end in the beginning.